Okay, so today we are going to be talking about line when we create our crazy hair portraits. The first thing you need to do when you get your piece of white paper is write your name in the bottom corner of that paper, and then you need to write an initial for your teacher. For instance, a G for Guadera, or A for Adamczyk, or H for Haley. Then you'll flip your paper over. That way your name is on the back of your paper. And the different types of lines we're going to talk about today, you can see I have line, so that's what we are going to be talking about. There is a horizontal line. Horizontal lines go from side to side. I like to think of it as a horse running horizontally, because the first letters of horizontal are H-O-R, and the first letters of a horse is H-O-R, and a horse runs horizontally. Then we have a vertical line, which is opposite of horizontal. Vertical is up and down. And we have a diagonal line. Diagonal lines go from corner to corner, diagonally. We have spiral line. You guys can see a spiral line. It has the little curly Q on the end. We have wavy lines. Wavy lines are kind of like a wave is going. And we have our zigzag lines. Okay, so today to create our portrait with lines, I'm going to use a Sharpie, but you are going to start with a pencil first. I'm just going to use a Sharpie first so that you can see it a little bit better on the screen. The first thing I'm going to do, you guys can see the bottom of my paper. So I'm going to put one finger up, and then this is where I'm going to start, because I need some room to make my neck and my body. So my head is going to be a U shape. So I'm just going to draw a U, the letter U. Just like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just a big letter U. And then I'm going to draw, my eyes are closed. You can do your eyes however you would want to do them. If you want them open, that is fine. I'm just doing mine closed. It's pretty simple. It's also the letter U, and then I'm just adding some eyelashes to it. And then if you want to draw a nose, you can draw a nose in a bunch of different ways. I'll show you a few different ways in a minute. And then you can draw your mouth. I'm choosing to be a smiley face. And then I'm going to add my neck. And then I'm going to add my shoulders that come down. So you have your face, your neck, and your shoulders. And then I need some arms and a shirt on my body. So I'm going to add a V-neck shirt. If you want to do a different type of neck for your shirt, you can. And then the easiest way to do this would be to draw two lines. So you can see I have my arms right here. You can choose to leave your arms long sleeve. You could add a pocket if you wanted. You could add some stars to your shirt if you wanted. I'm going to make this short sleeve, so I'm just going to put a line here and a line here. So now my shirt is short sleeve, and it's got stars on it. Okay, and now for the crazy hair part, all those different lines we just talked about. I'm going to move my paper down so you can just see the very top of my head. And I'm going to start with the edge of my hair. And I'm going to do some curly Qs. Okay. If you want, you could add some bangs. And then I might want to have that go like that. And then I might want to have some zigzags come up. And some wavy lines go up. another zigzag, and then curve here. And I'm just going to have some kind of diagonal, horizontal-ish lines coming out. They can be different. When you get to the shoulders, you can go ahead and stop. You could go a little bit below the shoulders if you want, so it's like your hair is going all the way down. Maybe come curved here. So then this area right down here is where your hair is not. The rest of this is your crazy hair. And since you're coloring each area of your hair, if you want to, right here, you could add some lines that are going off the page to kind of separate that into some different spaces. So see how it's kind of separate now? There's different spaces. That's what I'm going to do. Because if you look up at my example, you can see that each piece of my hair is colored in a little bit differently. I reuse some of the colors, but mine's kind of a rainbowy hair. Okay. So the goal is to use most of the paper. The only part of the paper that will be left white is if you maybe want to leave one strand of hair white, but this area right in between here, between your shirt and your hair, can be left white. The rest of it needs to be colored in. You need to use crayons or colored pencils. We will not be using markers while doing this. If you need a peach and there is not one in your bucket, you may ask. Or if you need a tan or a brown or whatever color you need for your skin, you may ask. I have some extra skin colored pencils in my desk. Thank you for watching my video.